about things. He's made a decision. It's a just decision, but it has mercy involved in it. His decision was to just divorce Mary quietly, not put her in public disgrace, not have her executed, let her go her way, let him go his way. It was a good decision based on the evidence. But when God showed up, he found out a little bit more information. God gave him some new insights, and he had to change his mind, commanded him. It's not only Joseph being just and obedient, that he did exactly what God wanted him to do. Now, who would you pick to raise your son? Mary? And a loser? No. Mary and a just man who's obedient, who listens to God when he speaks. He handpicked both Joseph and Mary to raise his son. He both did. Both of them were handpicked by him. And then verse 25, we need to close out on this, but look at this carefully again. And he did not know her till she brought forth her firstborn son and called his name Jesus. That meant they had no intimacy until after Jesus was born. It had to be truly a virgin birth all the way through. And verse 25, Matthew makes sure you understand Isaiah's prophecy was true. She was not unfaithful. She was a virgin. She conceived in her womb through the Immaculate Conception, we call it. And Joseph kept that intact until after Jesus. Virgin. She didn't. She had other children with Joseph. They had a blended family. God was living with them, and then all the brothers and sisters. And I still know how that played out, where every time they had an argument, Jesus was right, every single time. And had to be the father said, listen, I'm sorry. He's Jude, James, Jesus is right, again. I'm just sorry, he's just that way. But we know they had stepbrothers and stepsisters. We know that. He grew up in a household with others who didn't believe in him. But the thing is, he had this virgin-born son. And he did call his name Jesus, because he would save his people from their sins. This baby that was born would grow up. And I love, as we go through the road to Bethlehem, I get to tell the rest of the story. This baby that was sent to us would grow up and fulfill the other prophecies of Isaiah. You see, he would be smitten for our iniquities. He'd be punished for our chastisement. It would be laid on him. He would be wounded for our transgressions. Jesus Christ would take our sin upon himself. It would be nailed to a cross, just like Psalms 22 says. They would pierce his hands into one. All that took place so that you and I can have forgiveness through Jesus Christ. Isaiah told us about it, said it was coming. It's already happened. And the rest of the story is God's coming back one more time. Jesus Christ is coming again. He's coming back. And the best thing we can do is be ready. I don't know about you, when the trumpet sounds and the rapture takes place, I want to know I'm going. I still got a chance. Long as I'm living, I want to go on a rapture. I don't mind dying. I just don't want to. And so it's just that I want to go on a rapture. I want to be like, talking about Jesus 1 minute and look at him the next second and say, how'd you get here? Oh, I'm here. It'd be like this really awesome thing to take place. But we need to understand, unless you receive Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, you really have no hope. You have no life. If you die without Jesus Christ, you're dead forever. There's no chance of redemption if you don't receive Jesus Christ while you're alive. But you have to believe in your heart. You have to confess with your mouth, believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead. If you believe that and call on his name, the great thing is, he says, everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. But there's no other name under heaven by which you must be saved other than Jesus Christ. If you don't believe the gospel story, you can't be saved. But if you do believe it and call out for forgiveness, your name's written in his book. And you know where you're going. You know where you're going to spend eternity. And God loved you so much, he wants you to be with him. He wants you to be with him. He wants to know, do you want to be with him? He's done everything he can to make a way for you to join him. Your part is you have to believe it and call on his name.